Like each and every one of you, even I was confused as to what career to choose ahead. After my boards were done, I was enjoying my much deserved vacation. I was watching a movie one day, and then
Fast, Cap.
watching this movie made me curious about life at sea, and I started digging more into it. I was never that kind of person who would like a 9 to 5 job, and that's how my story begins. So first question is, how did I get to know about merchant navy? Simple. I surfed the internet and internet had all the answers. Some other ways you may get to know about it could be through a friend already in this field, or some companies carry out career counseling at schools and colleges. So let's see what are the various entries for tech officers. For tech officers, we have two entries, one being diploma in nautical science and the other being BSc nautical science. Let's differentiate between them. Diploma being less duration, that's for 1 year, whereas BSc is for higher duration, that's of 3 years. Diploma being less expensive in fees, whereas BSc being more expensive in fees. In diploma, we have more onboard training and practical knowledge than theoretical, whereas in BSc, you have less onboard training and more theoretical knowledge. In diploma, you can become an officer at a younger age and fast, whereas in BSc, it will take more time to become an officer as compared to DNS, and I chose DNS and I was a DNS cadet. So let's see, what did I surf on internet? I just searched for what are the best maritime academies in India, and I had a few results. And what I noticed was most of the institutes were situated in Mumbai, so I planned to go to Mumbai and pursue my career. So now let's see what is sponsorship and how important is it. Sponsorship for a DNS cadet is very important because it ensures you to get placed on board. That means you have your job in your hand before you step into maritime education. No course in the world gives you an opportunity to get placement before you even do the course. And that opportunity and freedom you have when you choose maritime as a career. Before you start your course, you can appear for various sponsorship tests of companies by applying on their websites. The selection procedure goes with online examinations and direct interviews followed by a medical. If you clear them, you can go ahead with your course. Now, can we study DNS without sponsorships? Yes, you can, but your placement is at risk. No guarantee that you will be placed on board. And if you did, it has to be after lots of struggle by approaching different companies, wasting your time, paying many agents to get on board, wasting your money. Literally, it is hard to get placed without sponsorship. So why wasting your time, your money? Show your skill, go get your sponsorship, and welcome to maritime world. So let's see what is IMU and what is IMU CET. IMU is Indian Maritime University, the only maritime university under which you can do all UG and PG nautical courses in India. IMU CET is a common entrance test conducted by IMU, which is a compulsory test for enrolling into any nautical courses in India. So I started surfing about IMU CET and I found some important details including the IMU CET important dates, including the date of commencement of online application. Also some details about the application fee. As well as we found some eligibility criteria for appearing for IMU CET as well as proceeding for any DNS courses in India, including the age criteria and your qualification criteria. Also, we found some details about the physical fitness requirement, which says you should have a medical certificate approved by DG Shipping. Also, you should have an eyesight of 6/6, each eye separately. Also, we found some IMU CET examination patterns, including the mode of examination and type of questions and subject-wide distribution of marks. Also, we found the syllabus for UG and PG courses. For UG programs like DNS, we have the syllabus purely based on your plus 2 and some nautical subjects. Also, you have the IMU CET preparation tips before appearing for your IMU CET examinations. So now, what after IMU CET and sponsorship exam? After my sponsorship exam and IMU results were out, I received an email intimating me to head to Mumbai for sponsorship interview. So I packed my bags and set off to Mumbai. It was my first time to the city, and then it was interview day, and I was a bit scared. Also, at the age of 18, I attended my first interview. The interview was carried out in 2 rounds, and in both rounds, I was the first one to appear. The question asked include few physics and maths basics such as Archimedes principle and areas and volumes. Also, few questions like why I would join Merchant Navy and about my schoolings were asked. This process took around 4 hours and the results were published. The results were out and I had cleared my interview. The next step was to carry out the medicals, and I cleared the medicals also. On exiting the interview and clearing the medicals, I was now selected as a deck cadet. Later, received the provisional letter for 1 year pre-C at the Maritime College, followed by onboard training on ship in capacity of a cadet for 18 months. It was time to pack my bags again and head to Mumbai once again, at this time for 1 complete year. What is pre-C training? Total training is for a duration of 12 months, divided into 2 semesters of 6 months each. Training includes various practical and theoretical learning of maritime subjects like seamanship, navigation, cargo work, ship stability, ship construction and meteorology. Assessments are carried out in 3 levels in each semester. First, midterm examination by college. Second, prelims by the college. Third, university exams end semester by IMU. Routine of campus begins at 6 am with a compulsory morning muster, followed by clean ship and various other activities of physical training, followed by a second muster at 0830 am after breakfast before proceeding for academic classes. Academic classes are scheduled for 9 to 5 pm in the evening, and the day ends with a night muster after dinner at 8:30 pm. My overall experience of pre-C was pretty interesting, and I was able to achieve good results in my academics and training. After the DNS course, I headed back home and was awaiting the call from my company to join my first shift. After a few days, I received a call from the office stating that I have been allotted a shift, I have to undergo medicals and complete my paperwork. The pre-joining medicals was carried out at Kochi branch of Medical Center, and I cleared my medicals. I completed the paperwork at the office and was handed over the flight tickets. This was my first international flight from Kochi to Houston via Paris. I was all set to join the ship at Houston, but got hotel stay for 2 days as ship got delayed. After 2 days, I joined my first ship, which was a bulk carrier. So this was my story of how I joined Merchant Navy. I hope you guys liked the video, and if you did, please like, share and subscribe. If you have any suggestions or questions, put in the comment box, and stay tuned to Ahoy Navigos.